Another day, another Doctor Who rumour. Once again, we're covering the latest rumour of cast members for the 60th anniversary specials. Obviously, the last one of these that was high profile and publicised, I believe, was the Melanie Bush return from Bonnie Langford in the 60th anniversary, which, to be fair, did have some legitimate backing due to, obviously, the name Mel being mentioned during filming, as well as Bonnie Langford actually having returned in the centenary special. This one, however, I think its claim is a lot more dubious, and I'll get into why in just a sec. But seeing as I am the Doctor Who news guy, I thought, hey, I'll record a second video for you guys today, just to keep you up to date on all the latest rumours, news, all that sort of stuff. But before we get into it, if you could do me a teeny tiny little favour and click that subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. We're just over 20 subscribers away from 17,200, and any support would be greatly appreciated on that front. Let's see if we can get there tonight. Really push the algorithm forward. I should also probably say to like the video. I don't do that very often, but yeah, make sure you like it. Helps out the algorithm quite a bit. I also have a Twitter if you'd like to follow me on there, but of course, you don't have to, but a link will be in the description if that does pique your interest. So I'm taking the article from TV Zone, but I think it's sourced from somewhere else. So yeah, let's get right into it. Doctor Who, Miriam Margolyes to appear in 60th anniversary specials. With David Tennant and Catherine Tate reprising their roles for the 60th anniversary, it has already been confirmed they will appear in 3 episodes, set to air in November 2023. So far, so normal. But then it says, The Sun is tonight reporting that Miriam Margolyes to appear in the 60th anniversary specials in an unknown role. TV Zone has approached the BBC for comment. A source told The Sun, with an acting career almost as old as Doctor Who itself, it's a surprise to think she hasn't already featured in an episode over the past 6 decades. But that only makes her more of a prestigious addition to a cast that already features Neil Patrick Harris and Catherine Tate, who returns to play the Doctor's assistant Donna Noble. The show's creators felt that she was such a great character in real life that she was a natural choice to play the character she will have on the sci-fi show, which the BBC are keeping a closely guarded secret. The next Doctor, played by Ncuti Gatwa, will take control of the TARDIS, with his first episode airing over the festive period in 2023. And then they just go on to basically reiterate the claims that Russell T Davies has stated previously about the anniversary specials, and then obviously the dates, which we already know. So I guess for you guys who don't know, Miriam Margolyes is a figure in the industry who has existed for, as they say in the article, a very, very long time. Lots of high-profile work. The immediate things that spring to mind for me are Blackadder, Harry Potter, the Chamber of Secrets. She was one of the teachers in that. Stuff like that. So a very, very prominent name within the industry and has been for many, many years. That part I could believe on the basis that, hey, they've got the likes of Neil Patrick Harris doing the 60th anniversary and they've got more money due to Disney now. So I can kind of buy that Doctor Who would have, the capability to get Miriam Margolyes. The reason I don't believe this, and you may be able to tell by my initial sort of highlighting of it, is that this article comes from The Sun, or as it's more commonly known over here, The Scum. This is famously our least reliable tabloid of all the tabloids. Famously a terrible newspaper, and as a result, I do have a hard time believing this. If this had come from the Mirror, somewhere that had actually had a history of getting Doctor Who stuff right, because I think that's where the Bonnie Langford rumour came from as well, among things like Mary Shelley Cyberman episode in Series 12, which obviously came through Bradley Walsh and Tosin Cole also leaving in Series 12, among many others. They actually had a track record for getting these things right. I think Jodie and Chris leaving, they got that right as well. So, yeah, pretty good track record. But The Sun? I don't know, man. I don't know whether I buy it at all. It's one of those cases where, hey, it could happen, but, I am not taking The Sun's word for it. It's like, The Sun's word means about as much to me as a piranha's word to not try and eat my flesh. It's not very trustworthy. It could happen, but I don't know. I mean, if she was to be in it, she would be a good addition. She's a very eccentric lady in general anyway, so she fits the overall tone of Doctor Who. What role she could possibly play if she was in it, I have no idea. I, for one, vote that we use this to start the speculation about the Rani once again. But yeah, as much as I'd be up for Miriam appearing in Doctor Who, I have very little faith that the Sun's sources are in any way accurate because, to put it bluntly, it's the Sun. Quick update, there might actually be some legitimacy to this, just as I thought that it was BS. A while ago, I didn't even think much of this, but a picture was taken of the Tennants, obviously David and Georgia, Emily Cook, who works for Doctor Who magazine, Miriam Margolyes, and Julian Carey, I believe, all sitting down and having dinner together. Now, does this confirm it? No, but does this mean that there's a bit more precedent for it? Possibly, either that, or the Sun have maybe seen this and gone, hey, this is vaguely likely, let's make an article about this. Although, to be quite frank, I don't know whether I think the Sun is that well researched on Doctor Who to find a picture like this. Could be wrong, but I don't know, this certainly has thrown me for a bit, because I genuinely thought there was nothing in this, but maybe if, there's an actual picture of her with David Tennant and, Emily Cook, and there's that Doctor Who connection there, this is more likely? I don't know. It's a weird one. But let me know in the comments below what you think about this rumour. Do you think there could be some truth to it, or do you think it's pure BS? Whatever your thoughts are, drop them down in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later.